figured out sex. Sex is evolution's burden. It's not hot. It's not sexy. It's a grapefruit's innards, pomegranate pieces, slices of apple crushed underfoot in a spindly, messy vomit pile. It's sausage slapping sauerkraut. All of 5 or 6 or 10 inches of grossly dull pendulum. It's not passion fruit imploding, or warm 5-fingered weaves, or even the tension of a wet bruise first timed on scabbed smiling lips. It's television in a nutshell. It's a flabby nutshell carapace scrotum. Loving sex is like wishing to be turned into an insect, exoskeleton and everything. Like one skeleton isn't enough. Like 7 billion skeletons aren't clawing their way up from the roots of questions all their own. Could they do that shelled up? As if insects aren't the most annoying of animals. Beetles have sex. It isn't sexy. Kangaroos have sex. It isn't sexy. Even fish have sex, and that sure isn't sexy either. It's all the same sausage-slapping pendulum beat. I know this. I know that sex is only gratifying because organisms that love sex are more likely to love each other. That it's full of awkward words like zygote and gestation and mucous membranes. That Trojans aren't exactly suits of armor, and Kleenex wax sudden urges with mobster-like efficiency. I know all this, and yet I still can't beat off this stupid fantasy that you and I would be different. Our every shudder a damp tenor, our racket a meditator's alm, not a pendulum, but a crashing wave. Gale force, dissection, reassembly, palms touching, neither one quiet. Pleasure for sweat, desire for hot showers, pink for purple, soda for water, up for ground, lips for teeth, ears for boom boxes, eyes for scooped out whisper holes, and navels for bookshelves. But like I said, it's just a fantasy. Sex is evolution's burden. I've got it all figured out. The pomegranate pieces, the sloppy apple entrails, in, out, 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 in, out. 10,000 years over. It's not that first thin-skinned caress. It's not your smile first timing my cuts. It's just what you do to better survive your species. It's just what I do to survive without you.